the Diddy Combs Reckoning. Did you check it out?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so we know that you were saying that it was not going to come out. So how do you feel that it actually is out now?
I honestly thought, based on like moral codes and like coming from where like a street ethic, I honestly didn't think that he would ever do that.
Why though?
Because I wouldn't.
Even though that would be a good question. Why? He has done
because it's just not my job to tell. I'm not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. Let them do that. But also, like if somebody, again, allegedly, it just seems like somebody, violated his baby mother in front of his kid. So yeah, but that's not how we deal with things from where we're from.
Did you check him on the back end?
Hey,
Did you check him on the back end?
I know y'all girls, but I'm not answering that. But what I'm saying is, I just caught it. I gotta let me answer the question. So again, you may not understand like a moral conduct for a grown ass man from where I'm from and where I thought he was from. There's just certain things and like it's not for us to tear somebody down. So for example, if I'm a criminal and I see somebody doing a crime, I'm not telling. If it might be a violation, like they might be doing some shit that might be like a violation to a kid, then I got to go handle that. If I sign on to the street. So for me, I'm not going to do that because that platform is not black owned. I'm never going to tear a black man down for a white man ever in my life. Also, I know Puff, right? And I don't think that, again, I'm not ever going to check for his moral character. As you see, we never did too much business together. But it would never be me to be the person to deliver that. Let them do it. So probably another person, I would say, go ahead, do that. Maybe someone from, so like example, TMZ called me and was like, yo, we want you to do the interview and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, you think I would ever make money for y'all tearing another black man down, even if that man is wrong? If I'm a black man and I want to do something, I'm going to go tear down a white man. I'm not going to tear down a black man. There's so many injustices that we see other people from other cultures do, but we don't say nothing, and they always send us to tear us down. Are you serious? I would never, ever condone a black man tearing down another black man for a white man. That will never happen. And if listen, and also another thing, just on my moral code, if a man did that to my girl, and I felt like I'm violated, I gotta wear that, or I gotta handle that different. But I'm not making a documentary. I'm gonna go deal with it, but that's just how other people deal with things, and that's how I deal with things. So the question you asked me was why I said that? Because I never in my life would have thought that 50 Cent would make a documentary about another man from our culture, just because it seems that the dude might have tampered with his woman. And I just that's just not what I thought. But let me just say this. I ain't gonna speak too much on that other man, 50. The only reason why I said something about it is because he talks about me. So that's the only reason why I said something about it. And to me, he's easy work. But the thing about it is, you don't have to deal with this, right? I'm a culture saver. I'm out here fighting for us every day. Every time I argue with somebody, it's not for me, it's for y'all. Because I'm good. I'm always trying to open the doors and make sure that everyone in our culture understands the path. They're usually misled to think they're weaker than they are. And I'm the guy that's going to show you that you do not have to be scared of them. You could do it on your own, and you do not have to do it for them. And they always send us to tear us down. And just because he might be a little strong and funny, we're not jacking that. And I don't think anybody should, because morally, that is not where we want to go. And another thing I didn't like about the movie, to say the least, was a lot of it could have been hearsay. So I've been accused of a lot of things I haven't done. And if there's always, maybe you haven't been hunted in that way, but it is hunt a black man with money season out there. Trust me on that. It's best to be broke or else you're a target. So I think I'm in the best position right now, because if you sue me, you ain't getting a motherfucking thing, because I ain't got it.
Quick question, since we're talking.
Don't go in there trying to say I did something I didn't. I've been accused of things all the time. So for a black man to give somebody else that platform to do that, get paid for it, smile, and even go and promote it on white people's platforms, I'm not jacking that.
Yeah, nah, I'm not buying none of that. Y'all know damn well Diddy did a lot of that shit to his damn self. Ain't nobody tearing no black man down. It's crazy because he's on this podcast with a bunch of women, and we literally seen Diddy on camera tearing a black woman down. So now we playing this whole tear another black man down card is kind of crazy to me, because going back to what Marlon Wayne said, you're kicking a man while he's down. Well, that same man kicked Cassie while she was down. And she weighed 60% less than what he do. I just think this whole stance of I'm not going to tear a black man down is kind of foolish when that black man tore himself down, when that black man put himself in this position and these positions to be scrutinized this way. You understand what I'm saying? It'd be different if he committed a crime or he allegedly did something and now we're just all jumping on the fence and jumping on the bandwagon. But no, I don't subscribe to that, especially coming from Dame Dash. Dame, you just tried to fake sue Cameron. You just went on a whole tirade about 50 Cent. You said that he was capping. You went on the Breakfast Club. You called everybody on there gay. You've been tearing down other black men. You ain't been uplifting and speaking life into these people. You went on the Breakfast Club for years calling niggas broke, saying that, oh, you ain't this because you not a boss. I'm a boss. You got a boss. You work for somebody. That's tearing another black man down. That's telling people that they're lesser than because they're not in a position that you say that you're in. And if you was truly a boss, you wouldn't be you wouldn't be going around on this tirade of trying to scream on everybody about how much a boss you are. You would just be making boss moves. I'm not saying Dame Dash isn't a boss. I've met Dame Dash in person. He got some dope shit going on. But to sit here and play that tear another black man down card, and see, this goes back to what Mason and them be saying, what it is, down there every morning. That's a Harlem nigga for you. Shouts to all my Harlem people. I don't have nothing against my Harlem people. But let's keep this shit all the way 1,000 out, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, this whole narrative of tearing a black man down that's kind of like the easy cop out. Let's talk about what actually happened. You said you didn't do too much business with Puff, okay? There's a reason for that, because either you seen the signs enough to where you was like, you know what, I might need to keep a little bit of distance. I might need to not really, you know what I mean? I don't really want to associate with that over there. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think that this is like a crazy, somewhat silly take of a silly hill to die on. You know what I mean? And it's almost like I'm starting to notice a trend. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm noticing a trend. Now, I'm not saying this is what Dame Dash is doing, but I noticed that a lot of these people are doing certain things because they either trying to get more exposure or they want to get more promotion. And if you want to get promotion, all you got to do is holler at me. You got a business, you got a brand, you got music, nobody knows you exist and you need exposure. DM me or email me right now, bookingcranklucas@gmail.com to get the exposure that you need, and I will share your content on my platform. I got 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I got 450,000 followers on Instagram. I have the audience that you need to get your content in front of. And right now, I'm running a holiday special, so you can get all this exposure for the low. Hit me up right now. I got you. But I'm noticing that certain people are being asked about the Diddy documentary, right? Everybody's being asked about the Diddy documentary. But certain people's responses, they're specifically using 50 Cent's name in hopes that he'll mention them, in hopes that he'll give them some type of energy and attention. And this may just be the thing that keeps 50 Cent from continuing to be petty. I'm not saying he shouldn't. I'm not saying he won't. I'm saying when people know that you're that petty, that you'll respond to them and give them the attention and the platform that they're looking for, then everybody tries to do it. You see what I'm saying? How can you keep up? How can you focus on building the castle when you're too busy throwing stones at all the jesters that can't even get past the gates? Damn, that was a bar right there. Listen, man, it's the holiday season, and I know that winter is here. It's cold outside. We need as much love and warmth as we possibly can get. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this video. And if you want some sweet love for this holiday, Check this out. Have you ever heard of a Freaky Christmas album? Well, this Christmas, that's exactly what new artist Cody Watson out of Houston, Texas has in store. His album Naughty List is available now on all streaming platforms. With songs like Stole Santa's Sleigh, Run, and Pea Cry, this album is sure to be the music that you need to make sweet love this Christmas, or to make some Virgos and Libras in the next 9 months. So check out Cody Watson Naughty List, restricted on all streaming platforms. I'm telling you, you'll love it.
Bells start to sway, reindeer looking back like damn, they okay, I